Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. Just wanted to put out a really quick video explaining how I fix my clunky Dark Souls 2 input problems that a lot of us have experienced on PC. It's a fairly quick fix and I'll explain it quickly how to get it working, as I really think this improves the gameplay and the enjoyability of the game considerably. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is follow the link I put in the description that takes you to the Nexus page for this fix. There's instructions for both the normal original version of Dark Souls 2 and also the Scholar of the First Sin edition. The original instructions are pretty straightforward, but I'll be showing you the Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin walkthrough. Firstly, there's a link that you're going to want to follow in the instructions that take you to a Google Drive page, and the first folder is the one that you need. So just double click on that, and then there'll be another folder in there that's called X64. And what you're going to need to do next is just to download both of those files, which you can do just by clicking the button in the top right. There'll be a couple of files in the folder that you download, so what you're going to want to do is just to select all of them and then drop them into your game folder for Dark Souls 2, which I've already done, so I'm not actually going to drop the new files in, but just drop all the files in there and then we'll move on to the next step. Next, I'm just going to open the program that fixes the input just to show you what it looks like. So it's separated into a couple of little, bits and pieces that I don't fully understand, but I know how to get it working. So it's going to look like this when you start. Linear ADZ is going to be turned off and everything's going to be at 0 except for rumble. Now I'll just open Dark Souls 2 because I want to show you how it is before this issue has been fixed so we can see the comparison. So as you're going to notice, it is visible on footage rather than just feeling, is when you move or take a turn, it almost seems like your character is snapping to that axis a little bit. Like if you try and just to nudge the thumbstick to the right or left, you won't really make that small adjustment. It'll seem more, more strong and you'll feel less in control, kind of like you're handling a bad car. But don't worry, we're going to fix that. So what you're going to do next is to change the settings in the program. You're going to turn Linear ADZ on, and you're going to make Dead Zone to 20 and Anti-Dead Zone to about 36. It differs a little bit on preference, but I found that those settings work really well for me, and it's made a tremendous improvement on the maneuverability of your character and just the general controls of the game. Next, what you're going to want to do is actually close Durazno, the program that's affecting the controls, and then reopen it. Otherwise, the changes won't be detected and the I think it's the INI file won't be updated. So just close it and then open it again. And you'll see all your changes are still there, and then run Dark Souls 2. Now, as I start moving, you should see an instant improvement on the movement. It seems much more smooth. I'm not snapping to either axis anymore, and I can make small, minute adjustments as I move to left and right without having that feeling of clunkiness. I can't explain how much better this feels than the original input design for the original game. I'm not sure why it was set up like this, but I really think it makes a drastic and very enjoyable improvement. If this worked for you too, let me know, or if you're having any problems installing it yourself, also let me know and I'll see what I can do to help out. But that's about as clear as I can make it for anyone that's experiencing any problems. As always, thank you to my patrons for their continuing support, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.